discuss a very small topics. Okay. So we start only 52. What about other students? Around 20 students, please. In morning, how many students are there? Hmm?
54.
So now it's 52 only. It's coming up. You are writing the manual or not? Okay, that's good. Yes. Is the slide is visible? Huh? No. Is it visible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Slide is visible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So today we will discuss what is the first blood vessels arises from the heart. Hello. What is the first blood vessels arises from the heart? First blood vessels originate from the heart. What is the name?
Coronary artery.
Okay, then
Again, aorta.
you remember brachiocephalic trunk, is not it? You studied the brachiocephalic trunk?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So brachiocephalic trunk, it gives to 4 number of vessels. 2 common carotid artery. First it gives 2 subclavian arteries. Left and the right subclavian artery. Okay. Left subclavian and the right subclavian. And then it is known as the bicarotid trunk, and bicarotid trunk will give 2 common carotid artery. So it is the 2 common carotid artery that supply blood to the head and neck. Clear? Where the 2 subclavian arteries supply blood to the 2 limb as well as part of the thorax. I think you have studied already. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the concept where from the common carotid artery originate. So heart, after giving the 2 coronary arteries to supply the blood to the heart, it gives the brachiocephalic trunk. Brachiocephalic trunk will give first the left subclavian, then the right subclavian, then continue for short distance as bicarotid trunk. Bicarotid trunk will give, or it terminates by giving 2 common carotid artery, and these 2 common carotid arteries are responsible for supplying blood to the head and neck. So only few headlines we will discuss. So it is the common carotid artery which arises from the bicarotid trunk, where on the ventral surface of the trachea. Then it descends in the neck along with the vagosympathetic trunk and the small internal jugular vein inside the carotid sheath. Okay, and then it divides. It divides at the level of the digastricus muscle into the occipital and external carotid arteries. So the three heading point to be remembered that common carotid artery, whether you tell about left or the right, both sides. Okay, so it origin is from bicarotid trunk. Common carotid artery originates from bicarotid trunk on the ventral surface of the trachea. It goes upward, means ascend, with vagosympathetic trunk and internal jugular vein inside the carotid sheath. At the level of the digastricus muscles, it gives occipital and external carotid arteries. Okay, so it gives many branches. Like you see, it gives tracheal, esophageal, and muscular branches. So in addition to this, it gives another 4 branches. Okay. Now, what are those 4 branches? I'm coming. That is the caudal thyroid artery, the cranial thyroid artery, the cranial laryngeal artery, and the ascending pharyngeal artery. These are the 4 branches of the common carotid artery. Okay. So this picture you can see. Have you seen here? Have you seen the diagram?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the right common carotid artery. So it originates somewhere from these areas from the bicarotid trunk. Okay, right common carotid artery, and this side you will find left common carotid artery. This is the common carotid artery. So it gives, you see. So first point is its origin from the bicarotid trunk. It goes along with vagosympathetic trunk and internal jugular vein and inside the carotid sheath, because this is the carotid sheath, you remember. I've told you in my last class, this is a carotid sheath. Okay, so it goes inside the carotid sheath, and at the level of digastricus, it gives occipital and what is this? Occipital and the external carotid arteries. Now, what is external carotid arteries? So external carotid means it is a diurnal continuation of common carotid artery on the deep surface of caudal belly of the digastricus. I am not going details about its course. So what happens? This external carotid means external carotid. Just now we studied that at the level of digastricus, it gives at the level of digastricus muscle, it gives occipital and external carotid. But external carotid is the direct continuation of the common carotid artery on the deep surface of caudal belly of the digastricus. So what happens to this common carotid? Somewhat ventral to the temporomandibular joint. On the ventral aspect of the temporomandibular joint, it gives up the superficial temporal artery. Okay. It continues as the maxillary artery. That means this external carotid artery, which comes as the continuation of the common carotid, it gives superficial temporal artery just near to the temporomandibular joint, and then same artery. Okay, same artery means the external carotid artery. It continues as maxillary artery. You got my points now. You see, first you got the common carotid artery. Common carotid artery, digastricus will divide occipital and external carotid. External carotid will come to the caudal belly of digastricus, and external carotid will give branches the superficial temporal artery. Okay, after giving the superficial temporal artery, then it continues as maxillary artery. This is about the external carotid. Now you see, so near the temporomandibular joint, it gives superficial temporal artery. Then what are its collateral branches of the external carotid? These are the 4 main branches. Okay, 4 main branches, that is the linguofacial trunk, caudal auricular artery, the mesenteric artery or the mesenteric branch, superficial temporal. This is the last branch, as I have told you. So after giving this superficial temporal artery, the same artery, same means the external carotid artery, it will continue as the maxillary artery. Maxillary artery. Point is clear? So the linguofacial means it will give two branches. One is called lingual, another is facial. Then again, it will give caudal auricular, mesenteric branch, and superficial temporal. So after giving the superficial, the same external carotid will be known as the maxillary artery. That's why it is called as, it is the continuation of the external carotid artery beyond the origin of the superficial temporal artery. Beyond the origin of the superficial temporal artery in the region of the retromandibular fossa. So it courses medial to the mandibular ramus and pterygoideus medialis. It passes dorsally and rostrally through the pterygoideus fossa where it divides into infraorbital. Infraorbital to supply the maxillary ceque root and descending palatine arteries. Spinopalatine to nasal septum, lesser palatine to soft palate and greater hard palate. Okay. So this maxillary artery also it gives several branches. I'm not going to deeper the minute branches. Okay. So now what are the main vessels you can find? Blood supply to the head and neck. In continuation, how you can say in the short form? In the short form, how you can say blood supply to the head and neck? So blood supply to the head and neck is given by the common carotid artery, which comes from the bicarotid trunk. Common carotid artery divides at the digastricus into occipital and external carotid artery. Forget about their branch. These are the two main division, occipital and external. So external carotid artery give the four branches. Okay. After giving the last branch means the superficial temporal. So external carotid will give four main branches: linguofacial, caudal auricular, mesenteric, and the superficial. So after giving the last branch, that is the superficial temporal artery near temporomandibular joints, then the same artery continues as the maxillary artery. So maxillary artery, it divides into two, that is infraorbital and descending palatine artery. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Here you can see this. It is visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the main common carotid artery. Common carotid artery, then give the occipital. You see. Then after giving occipital, this small part, this is the external carotid. So this external carotid is give this a main. This is the linguofacial. This is the linguofacial. So this is the common carotid. So in the common carotid, you will find several branching. There are a lot of branching, minute branches. Okay. But you just give the main, what are the main arteries? Okay. So this is the common carotid. Then after giving this occipital, this small part is the external carotid. First branch, this is coming down, linguofacial trunk. Okay. So it is a lingual and a facial. Okay. Then it gives the caudal auricular, mesenteric branch, and the superficial temporal. Then this is known as the maxillary artery. So maxillary artery will give, what it will give? Maxillary artery, this is the infraorbital and the descending palatine artery. Here these two, infraorbital and descending palatine artery. So this is in short or the headlines about the blood supply to the head and neck. There are many short branches, but you just remember the main branching or main branch of the common carotid. Clear? So you can say the main four branchings are, you can see common carotid, external carotid, then maxillary, and lastly maxillary will divide into infraorbital and descending palatine. Clear? Common carotid artery, external carotid artery, then the maxillary artery, and the two terminal branches of maxillary is infraorbital and descending palatine. Okay, so common carotid having several branches and external carotid having 4 major branches: linguofacial, caudaloauricular, mesenteric, and superfacial temporal. So you just remember the last branch of the what is called external carotid, superfacial temporal. It goes to the horn, blood supply to the horn, superfacial temporal. Okay. Anybody have any doubt? Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
So this is in short about blood supply to the head and neck. So I will just give you the text of product class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So is there any point? Pardon?
Yes, sir.
So I will just give you another small presentations for you. Are you ready for that? This is not related to the class. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what is the essence of the learning? What do you mean by motivation? Is the feeling of wanting to do something, especially something that involves hard work and effort. We can say he is intelligent enough, but he lacks the motivation. Plato says, excellence is not a gift, but a skill that takes place practice. We do not act rightly because we are excellent. In fact, we achieve excellence by acting rightly. Plato. Present days education is critical, is not it? We need to focus on the transfer of the knowledge, but not in the examination. We give more focus on how the knowledge goes instead of focus on the examination.
Yes, sir.
Who is the creator of the learnings? You can say, who is the creator of the learning? What is learning? So it can be defined as a relatively permanent change in behavior, potentially that results from reinforced practice or experience. It says the home are the first learning creators, because the students learns language, the value, the characters, all in each home. Everything comes from the home. So the responsibility of the parents is must. Parenting responsibility must be strict, because all these things is learned from the parents. Especially you see the characters value. So character is very important. There is no holidays for the characters. If something goes wrong at any moment, that will remain as a spot throughout the entire life of the particular individual. That's why responsible behavior is very important responsibility of an individual. So what we do is in the school, college or the university, we used to amplify the knowledge, whatever you gain, especially what is called the values, then characters and others, what you learn from your parents, that we used to amplify in the college, and always we give here a professional, little bit of professional knowledge that we amplify, reinforcing the home education, and we try to make the students towards a good professionals. Okay, and if the good professional, then a particular university or a college has become the transformer of particular regions. Okay, transformer of a particular region or the world. In the present days, you see the times of the country is changing. Now it is more demanding, competing, and the entrepreneurships. Do you know what is the purpose of their life? What is the purpose of your life?
No, sir.
Huh?
So not yet.
Not yet. How? Always remember,
Confused.
someone's opinion about you is not your reality. Somebody tell you are so this. So someone's opinion about you is not your reality. You are writing a chapter of your life, because you see, purpose of the life changes from time to time. Because when you were in 10th standard, your purpose was to get good marks in the HSLC examination. Okay, so then you can get admission in good colleges. Okay, so then in the 10th class, so your purpose is to get again good scores to get one professional, either in a medical or a veterinaries, okay, or engineering anyway. Okay, but the main thing is that you should have a good acronyms by your works for the next generations to remember. Okay, you should have an acronym for the next generations to remember. Have you seen this picture?
Yes.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He was a batch. Okay. With 1994, he passed out from AU Kanupura. Okay. So without any government jobs, he never seek for a government one since 1994. More than 26 years, he's serving in this Babra district of Assam. He's a door opener for the provision of veterinary service to remote areas. What he says is that new veterinarians need to learn more about how a business works. He said, a lot of students may have gone to the veterinary college because they love animals. But especially the veterinary practice is actually all about regular communication with clients. The communication skill is very, very important. And you see his purpose of life to become the clinicians from his study. So since 1994, he's doing service around 13 villages without going for government jobs. And he got, once I asked him, what 1952 Peace Prize, Nobel Peace Prize winners, 1952 Nobel Peace Prize winners. It was Albert Schweitzer who worked in Lambarésie, Gabon, in South Africa. He worked more than 20 years in South Africa, starting one hospitals for the poor. So he got the inspiration from his work, Albert Schweitzer's 1952 Nobel laureates in peace. This was our students, Panwanta Kumans. He has done BBSc from our college, Aijual. In 2014, then 2016, he got post-graduation from IVR, Ijatnagar. Now he's running one eco-vet in Imphal. Ikai Ukral Road, Imphal, Manipur, best service provider to his community. So his purpose of life, okay, to serve the community, poor communities. So everybody, different people have different means different purpose of the lives. You can see here, this picture you can see, what you can observe from here. Hello. What comes to your mind from this picture? Yes, this is showing in one American school. You Blooming School of Veterinary Medicine. Students are appearing in the examination. What I want to show you, see, these students learn from their parents. They never see to each other. They never see to each other, and they never sit chat. Okay, whatever they know, they try to do by themselves. They never talk to each other. I was here somewhere. So it's very, very important things. You see, so those things they learn from their parents. Okay. Have you seen this picture? Yes. So he is Dr. Shashi Kiran. He was our 2000 batch student here in our college at Chelsea. See, he was a VCI nominee. He is from Bihar. Okay. He got admission in 2000 and passed out in 2005. He was the best hostelers, means I'm talking in running the mess. He was so good in providing good qualities of the food to all the hostels mates. Everybody loves him that time. That who should run the mess in the hostel. So everybody says Shashi. It was his quality. He used to provide good food. Okay, no corruption on him. Very good boys. Clear? So later on he has done his masters at G.V. Pant University, Pandagars. Then he has done his PhD from USA. This photograph I have taken when I meet him in USA in front of, this is the American Natural History Museum. So in front of American Natural History Museum, we met it. And now he is a faculty at University of Hyderabad in Life Science Department, University of Hyderabad. This photograph probably I have seen you. Have you seen this rat? Did I show you this photograph?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
No. So this is a public library shelf in Boston. See? One shelf of a public library. Here what happens now when visitors they travel through local train or local buses. The books are here, books or magazine, whatever is remain. So when they goes, they pick up one books or a journal from the shelf. Entire journey, they studied it. And while return afternoon time, they kept it here. So there is nobody to look after this bookshelf. You see the things, how it comes. So is it possible? Somewhere in India, somebody will pick up entire things. But you see how they are managing it. So these are the things how one have to learn from the parents. So here, whoever needs something, some interesting books or interesting magazine, okay, during the journey, picked it up. And while return, it kept here. So challenges in life will not test only our decision, but also our resolve to take difficult and sometimes aversive issues that we encounter. So the hard times, no, these hard times are the test and character builders. Never lose your spirit, because it is in our greatest challenges that our greatest strength is found. Who is this?
Amitabh Bachchan.
Who is this? Huh? Yes, this big B. So you remember him in 1982 when he has undergone for his film shooting the Coolie. He got abdominal injury, severe abdominal injury. His co-actor has punched him in his stomach in a wrong places, so there is rupture of the spleen. And he, under operation, he has gone to the coma stage. But still, after 6 months, he resumed the shooting of the film, that same film, Coolie. And in 14th of November 1983, the film is released. So you see his hard time. And immediately after that, he suffered from a brain disease. Probably I have not told you. Okay, neuromuscular stimuli loss, that is called as the myasthenia gravis. But still, how he's managing his hard times in his entire life. A person who has come from the coma stage. So we say that success is not the skill but a will. Skill cannot give you success, but it's a will. Many have skill but not the will. Don't be a tourist but a travelers in life. Because tourists only just see, travelers they explore the life. What is his name, this person?
Jim Grillo.
Yes. See, he has spent 25 years of his life as a human doctor. 25 years life he spent as a human doctor. Then he suffered from the terminal disease cancer. So when he was in the recovery after undergoing treatment of cancer, then he fall in love with the animals because animals was his dog or pets are giving his company when he was critically ill with the cancers. So then he decided that he will study the veterinary and he will become the veterinarian in the last part of his life. It's possible. A person who was a medical doctor who served for 25 years, a medical doctor who served for 25 years, okay, after recovery from the terminal disease, he studied as a first-year student veterinary course in Cummings School of Veterinary Medicine, USA, Boston, Massachusetts. Okay, at the age of 53, he admitted as a first-year student at the age of 53, and now he is working as a zoo veterinarian. Okay, Eduman Zoo veterinarian. He is working in a zoo. So you see how his purpose of the life changes. 25 years served as a human. Later on, he again studied 5 years program as the veterinarians at the age of 53. Now working as a veterinarian at the zoo. So his life, his purpose of the life changes after 25 years of his service as a medicus of the human doctors. So once you see many vaccines, antibiotics has developed, and that has increased the life expectancy, that reduces the death rate, isn't it? So if you see in 1900, life expectancy in USA was 47.3 years. But in 2016, it was about 78.7 years. Okay, in 1950, life expectancy in India was 35. So people also died, average life expectancy 35.2 years. But in 16, is around average is 68.6 years. Present is over 100 antibiotics are available. So throughout the world, about 26 vaccines against the human infectious disease available. But now comes the then COVID-19. So who are COVID-19? What are the things or what are the business are positively impacted? Positively impacted, you see digital companies like Google, Zoom, were managing during this global crisis. Online commerce, telecoms, healthcare, biotech, shared office space, local supply chains, which are badly impacted or negatively impacted. Retailers, commercial real estate, the airline service, hotel services, restaurants, hub cities, internationalism, all are affected poorly or negatively COVID-19. So these are the, you see, the top 10 global universities. So you will know later on University of California, Massachusetts of Technology, Harvard, Stanford, University of Texas System, Wisconsin, and the China, Johns Hopkins, University of Michigan. These are the top 10 global universities in the world. Utility patterns ranging from 6,450 to 1,551. Okay, so these are the average cost required for file and grant a patent. USA around 10 lakhs 2 to 4 years period. Singapore 8 lakhs 4 to 7 years. India 5 lakhs 5 to 7 years. 6 lakhs 3 to 5 years period. Now what I mean is that I used to focus you in the 4 parts of the life. What is this? Raja Yoga means you have to focus. Somebody told me just now, I do not know what is the purpose of the life. So you should focus what line you want to go. That is called as Raj Yoga. It is written in Bhagavad Gita. Focus what you like to do. Okay? What you like to do, you have to focus on that things. Then the discriminations. So you have to discriminate it. Which one good or bad? Okay? Good or right or wrong, you have to discriminate. right or the wrong things. Probably we have not gone to the wrong. So it's not that you should taste the poison. Even if you know that poison is bad, it's wrong. So why should you go to the poison? So you discriminating. Go to the good one. Okay. So probably due to discrimination, all of you are here to the veterinary profession. We are here to the profession. So we have not gone to the wrong thing. So we have done the right thing. And then you devote it. That is called as bhakti yoga. Devote. So what aspect you want to go or you want to work? You have focus that okay, I want to work on this aspect. The focus, you aim, discriminate it. So which one is the right or the wrong, and then you so you devote it for particular aspect, and then you go on working. Karma yoga, insulation. Okay, go on working. Do not ask in the returns. Sun is giving us. Sun is giving us art. What is sun is giving to us?
Sunlight, sir. Sunlight.
Sun is giving the light and heat for more than 5 million years to the earth. But on return, sun is not asking anything from the earth. So that is the gratitude of the sun towards the earth, isn't it? So you do on working on it, do not see the result, or do not, what is called, expect something, okay? Go on working your good things. Result will automatically will come back to you, okay? Sun is not asking for the last 5 million years anything from the earth. It's giving continuously the heat and light to the earth. So that is the greatest gratitude of the sun to the earth. So now I like to thanks with a common say that present crisis will go over. So this is very important. With little common sense and proper precautions, the infectious diseases like COVID-19 and its spreading can be prevented. Knowledge itself, the prevention or the cure for the infectious disease. Okay? Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So I will send you the WhatsApp today's class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And tomorrow we'll meet. Saturday we'll meet at 11 a.m. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Saturday at 11. And today's text I will give lot of branching, but what I have given emphasis mostly on my class that will give like common carotid artery, external carotid, common carotid, external carotid, then maxillary, and the two terminal branches of the maxillary, descending genicular, okay, and intraorbital. So that you runs, and the main 4 branches of the external carotid artery: linguofacial trunk, linguofacial, caudal auricular, mesenteric, and superficial temporal. That's all. Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
ए अमन, क्लास लीव करना।
वो करेगा तभी तो करेगा।
Atul?
Yes, sir.
ए शाल,
हाँ बोल।
क्या कर रहा है?
तेरा चेहरा देख रहा है।
चेहरा तो बंद है, क्यों दिखेगा?
तो